Here we go. Episode 19 of the Four Fellas Pod. Obviously, you can see that that Dixon made his way back up to Saggy again for a record twice in about 2 weeks. So, good work, Dixon. Yep. Egg is about
8 feet
away. Putt away.
Yeah.
Flag putt. Nin is about a
wedge.
Sand wedge.
About a 50-yard shot.
Yeah, you got like a pitch shot.
Yeah, pitch shot. Like a nipper.
I agree.
All right, anyways, it's episode 19. It's about 80 degrees out here. Outside. Played some golf today.
I hit the ball absolutely fucking everywhere.
Yeah, it was a sprinkler system for most of us. Dixon played great.
I had to stop after 6 today. Torn labrum. Or AC, whatever you call it. AC joint.
We got to stop at Covenant on the way home for Dixon because, he's got a...
AC
you
joint.
said today it was a little bit in the Bowman, so it could be Tommy John, it could be AC.
I think I'm going to be getting surgery either way, so maybe next episode will be in a cast.
Yep. But anyways, Friday, episode 19. What's the date on Friday? April 14th. Welcome, Four Fellas Pod, episode 19. Let's get into trivia question 1 right away. Mix it up for the fans. Updated trivia standings is Nin is still leading at 34. Ag is still in second, barely at 28. Dixon's at 26.
I'm on a fucking cold spell. I'm fucking cold as ice.
Yeah,
you are picks cold. For the Masters and for trivia. I fucking suck.
Yes, and last week at our tournament, we were talking, me and Nin, and he brought up a good point that we never talked about before. Since we've started the Famous Johns, Nin is what is it?
3 for 4.
3 for 4.
Wow.
3
middle
for 4.
name.
So that's not a jinx, but
it could be. My middle name's John.
We need to recognize that.
And JB.
Nin is 3 for 4 on the Famous Johns, but that's going to be the second trivia question. So, anyways, first trivia question tonight is going to be NBA related. We haven't gotten the NBA much as of late. I mean, it's
lately.
Yeah, true. A lot of golf as of late, but NBA playoffs have started. We're watching the Raptors Bulls play-in game right now as we speak. But anyways, let's go NBA trivia. Dixon, we have receipts. So if you look at my phone,
I'm not looking.
Then you cheat.
Nick, I just want to know, can you hear Connie from your
Yes.
bedroom?
Yes.
I hear him.
The windows are open.
I think they're shut right now.
You should. Hey, the other day when you called me, and you're like, "Wonder if you could hear Connie." And so I was like, "Connie, scream!" And he goes, "Oh!" And like the whole neighborhood is like lights on.
Yes. Yes.
Voice
All right,
cracks.
here we go. Nin 34, Ag 28, Dixon 26. Format here though is let me ask the question obviously first, and then we're gonna go in order from top to bottom. Nin, you get first pick, Dixon second pick, Ag second, Dixon third. I'll give you a little bit of time at each, but there's 3 possible points on the board. Most answers, you're awarded for every correct answer. So here we go. On the NBA all-time points leaders list, LeBron James is number 1. As we know, he did that. He passed that this year. Can you name the next 3 players on that list that are still currently playing? Next 3 active players on the NBA all-time leading scorers list besides
Active?
LeBron.
Okay, real question.
Active?
Is active,
Active.
do you mean by like not retired?
Means they're playing still.
Yeah, active just means they're still playing. They're in the league on a team.
They're in a league on a team. Okay.
In the league on a team. Nin, you're first. I'll give you a bit of time to think, and then after 30 seconds, give me a few locks. 3 locks. Next 3 besides LeBron, active.
Shit.
What's the time clock?
I'll give him 20 more.
Okay, I'm gonna throw KD in there. He's up pretty high. I don't know any guys that are no guys are like active that are in like the top 10 right now besides LeBron. Shit, I actually don't know. Like I wanted to say Carmelo Anthony, but like he's not fucking on a team.
He is not active. He is not active. I'll tell you that
Not
right
active.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go
It's
KD.
tough.
Fuck. Who scores a lot of points? Maybe I'll go Chris Paul in there somewhere.
Okay.
And then
KD,
we'll
Chris Paul, one more.
go we'll just go Curry, I guess.
Steph Curry, okay. KD, Steph, and Chris Paul, okay. Egg, what are your three?
I mean, KD is one. I'm trying to think of some like old asses who have just been in the league for a while that like kind of score. But maybe James Harden. I do like the Chris Paul because he's been around the block a lot. So I'm gonna throw CP3 in there as well.
KD, CP3, and who'd you say? Harden?
James Harden.
Okay. Those are your three. Okay, got it. Dixon?
My different one from Nick off the rip was gonna be Harden there too. I put KD in there. I guess I'll just stick with Harden too. Since I picked it, I didn't want to anymore, but
You probably shouldn't switch it if you want.
no, I had that in my heart from the start.
8 seconds.
Go with like Chris Middleton or something.
8 seconds.
Chris Middleton.
6.
I'm gonna have to go Chris Paul maybe too. To be honest, he's
Yeah,
like the only guy.
Is that
from 03.
locked? Is that locked?
Give me 5 more seconds.
5, 4, 3,
I can't think
2.
of it. Chris Paul.
1.
Chris Paul.
Okay.
Is
Chris
Hey,
Paul.
is Kyrie in there at all?
No.
Kyrie, no. All right, here's how it goes. It goes
I was thinking the
KD,
other guys were gonna be like
They're gonna be
Udonis
old.
Haslam.
Yeah, they're gonna be
KD,
like
He
old-
just
old guys.
retired.
KD, James Harden. Okay, so Agan, Dixon get 2. The final one, nobody got. Nobody even mentioned.
Kawhi?
We were watching his highlights last night from his.
Oh my God, Russ.
Correct, Russell Westbrook.
Russell
Damn, I was
Westbrook.
gonna. I didn't
He
think.
averaged a
on
triple
there.
double every year for like
Yeah,
I
forever.
know, but I didn't think he was gonna be on there for some reason.
I actually forgot about him.
that long stint.
I
when he
know
was-
it's
when he
hard
was
because
on-
he is a bit older and washed now.
when he was on his own on the Thunder for a good amount of years. That's when he's going triple double time.
Yes,
He
isn't
was
that
good
unreal too?
He on the Thunder too.
Wait, no, yeah, KD, Harden, and
Yeah, all from
Russ,
the Thunder.
all from
Real.
the Thunder
All
in
when
like
they were young.
2012. All right, so Ag and Dixon get 2, so that moves Ag to 30, Dixon to 28, and then got 35. 35, 30, 28. All right, that's tight. Pretty tight.
There we go. There we go. Moving.
All right.
We're at the 30 piece now. Let's get it.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Next thing I think we need to talk about is we've been slinging out shout outs as of late, right? No special anything that's happened to shout out anybody in specific, but we're gonna start doing random subscriber shout outs. So to our what's the exact number? 51?
No, I think we're at 61 now.
61, something like that. Of our 61 subscribers, we just up and down the list. Alex Bader, shout out to you. Thank
Bader,
you,
come
buddy,
on now.
for shouting or for subscribing to our pod. Shout out to you. It's been a long time no see. It's been about 4 years since we've come in contact, but
One of the boys freshman year.
yes, AB Alex Bader. Give a little background on AB. He lived. Did he live in
The zoo?
Southwest?
The zoo.
No.
I think he lived in like
He lived in the jungle.
the jungle.
He was on the
he
track
was a
team.
jungle cat.
His
Yeah,
boy's
he was
a
on the
D.
track team.
Yes, he was a SVSU track and field star. He's our boy, and he subscribed to the pod. So shout out Alex Bader, AB. Thank you for subscribing. Shout out to you. Next
Hey.
subscriber, random shout out coming next episode.
Hey, over under the amount of games we played freshman year, like tournament style on like 2K, FIFA, Chell, 2K, golf, all that shit. We had to play maybe 1,000 tournaments.
Every side of the wall was filled with brackets.
Yeah, and Bader was in every single one.
Remember
Yes.
the rock, paper, scissors?
We had a rock,
Seven
paper,
elimination.
seven
We had,
elimination.
we had a rock paper scissors seven round elim. Usually
That's what
like
happens when you
double.
have
We had to
2.5
go the distance
weeks
with
off.
like 7.
For bad weather.
Yes. Yeah, that was due to the 2 straight weeks that we had off for snow days.
Negative 30 weather.
Yes, correct. All right, there you go. AB, shout out. Little background, I guess, on what's happened lately in sports. I guess John Rahm, congratulations to you for winning the Masters.
Green Jack.
NBA playoffs starting, like we said. Not much NFL stuff going on as of late, but you boys see OBJ to the Ravens.
I did see that.
So
Do
yeah,
you think-
everything going on with Lamar and everything. I don't know
Yeah,
if
Bar stick around then?
I don't know. I mean, I got a Bleacher Report update about 3 days ago. It said the Lions offered him a deal, but that would be sick. But I like JG, so
Just traded away Jeff Okuda
Yep,
or
Jeff
whatever.
Okuda,
What's
yeah.
his name?
yeah,
Jeff
Jeff
Okuda.
Okuda, yeah, 3rd round pick in 2017. I think we got him for. I mean, Holmes knows what he's doing though, so we got him for 5th rounder this year, which is weird. But we got a few beauties in the secondary and free agency anyway. So
Okuda was good this year, but he's been kind of injury prone since
Yeah,
he
he's been
came
hurt.
to the Lions. So.
yes, he was, and he's
Yeah.
been pretty donkey actually the last few years. Dixon, what was bring up that one thing?
Oh yeah. So I could get this wrong, but I feel like Nick might be the guy to go opposite of me here. When I see any sort of celebrity, small time, big time celebrity, I'm like absolutely starstruck. Like they don't shit, they don't pick their nose, they don't take a piss in the morning, they don't have
Yeah.
puffs in their eyes. Like they're perfect.
So, what kind of celebrities? So, like, if you
He said
see like Connor Takaki just walking down the side of the road at BC, you'll be like
He's a
starstruck
different
a little
type
bit.
of celebrity. He's more
Fair.
he's more infamous than just famous.
Yeah.
So,
Fair. I like that.
I'd say more like even if I gotta for example, Pistons game, Palace of Auburn Hills. I watched the Cavs play the Pistons. I think LeBron dropped like a quiet 30 maybe, not sure. Anyway, was down by the tunnel when the teams were walking back. Cavs were walking in. Delonte West, who I hope is doing well on the streets right now. I hope he gets a job soon.
Yeah.
He gave me a high five, and I started crying, and I said I never washed my hand again. Probably washed it about an hour later, but at the time it was like everything to me. Same thing with Tiger. One time, coming off the range, high five, lost it.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did. Yes.
And Delonte?
Yeah.
Hey,
it's
at the
just like,
Buick Open. At the Buick Open back in the day, I was probably like 9 years old, and me and my dad would always go to the tournament because he would get tickets for it. So I would go there. I'm like 9, so I'm like sitting down, tired of shit. It's like 100 degrees. Tiger's caddy threw golf balls at me, and I was grabbed him. So I was just fucking racking up golf balls from all the different caddies. And
You know
shit.
who his caddy was?
I don't remember who it was at that time. It was
Stevie,
probably
right?
fucking the
Yeah,
main
Steve.
main guy.
Stevie.
Yeah.
So let me just put an example out there then, okay? Now that I'm older, I don't know if it's necessarily the same, but this is why I wanted to bring it up. So if like let's say an airport's a common place that you'd see somebody like an athlete out of their element a little bit.
Yes.
If
Connie
you
saw
saw, if you just saw, we'll just not like a big time.
No, like
Yeah, who'd you
Okay.
see?
Here's
Connie?
where I'm at. Here's where I'm at now that I'm older. If I saw, for me as a Michigan fan, if I saw Blake Corum walking through the airport, I would lose my mind. And the kid's, I think, younger than me. So I don't know. It's just if you saw, I don't even know who's Lazard in the airport for the Packers wide receiver, right?
I mean, he's gone. He's on the Jets, but yeah.
Okay, whatever. Or Tanyan?
I know. Okay, I know what you're saying.
Fine.
All right.
Like
Yeah,
not the
Robert
biggest
Tanyan.
dude you've ever seen, but any kind of athlete that you like watch that you like, would you like lose it or would you be like, oh, there he is, whatever? Like I'd be staring
Nah,
at
I
him. I'd
probably
be
wouldn't
stalking
lose it,
him.
but I'd be like, hey. Yeah, I mean, that's a little much. I think I wouldn't be like overboard about it. I'd probably just be like, oh shit, Look at who it is. And
No,
then-
Yeah, I'm not like that.
I'm with Dixon. I'm the same way.
I just
it
want to see what
depends
they're
on who
doing.
it is, though. If it's like fucking a big timer, like say Aaron Rodgers walked through it, I would be like, holy fuck, what the hell is he doing here? Or like something like KD or like LeBron, they walk
yeah.
through, I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, but then I keep looking and like wonder what are they buying, what are they eating, like
I
what are they
agree.
doing?
Yeah,
I'm
I
the
mean,
complete
so-
opposite on
with, like,
this.
big
Like, I'm
timers.
just a bit like, oh shit.
I knew it. I knew you.
Yeah,
would,
I
knew
mean,
you'd say
I'm the
that.
same way as Nick. I think I wouldn't be like I wouldn't have like a crazy overreaction.
Like
to
if
it.
I saw Dan Marino show up at the golf course, I wouldn't jizz my pants over it.
I probably would.
I would. I think it depends on who it is, like you said, Ag.
Yeah.
But I think for me, it depends on.
That guy can hear.
I think if it's somebody like I know and like like you said with Corum and Michigan, if
I'd
it's like
lose
an
it.
old like if it's Barry Sanders or like an old Tigers player that not many people like love, but like Blake Corum, most people walking through the airport seeing Blake Corum, if he's not wearing any Michigan gear, they probably think he just goes to the gym a lot. Right?
Yeah,
You
probably.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
if you like don't follow sports, they would probably think that.
Right, exactly. So like in the sports world, I am 1000% the same way. But for example, like 2 months ago when I went down to Atlanta for the AJJ, we're coming back and there's like a pool of people around this dude outside of like Delta's like whatever, like the outside.
For the yeah.
Yeah, like outside of the airport. And so I'm intrigued, and I take a look over, and I still don't know who it is, and I'm looking the guy straight in the face, and then everybody's like, "That's Waka Flocka." So like, that's not my cup of tea, but I still went up there and took a selfie with him.
Hey, we might
big
have
time.
to put that. We might have to put that selfie in the thing just so they can like see it because
should.
that's hilarious.
Because Waka Flocka is obviously big time, but I didn't even know who he was until somebody told me. So like that tier, I'm still like, okay, yeah, that's sick. Let me get a picture with him at least.
What do
But
you
if
think?
it was like, Miguel Cabrera, I would have been.
Oh yeah,
I
that
would
would
have
be
been
crazy.
all over it. I'd been thinking about it the rest of the day.
What would you do
Didn't
if you
I-
saw like a celebrity,
call
not
you?
like a sports celebrity, but like
Yeah,
someone
I
in
think so.
like Hollywood or like say you saw like Ryan Reynolds or like someone crazy or like Jennifer Aniston or something.
Yep.
Same thing.
You'd be able to
same
tell
thing.
there'd be
Same thing.
cameras everywhere around them.
I think if I saw like Kim K or like someone like that, I would.
Same thing.
What
Same
the
thing with if there's no paparazzi already, then yeah, I would generate my own paparazzi because I would start going
Oh,
nuts.
Yep.
Nick,
100%.
just imagine Connor Jacaki being in the same air bubble as Waka Flocka Flocka.
I have
Just-
been too.
Same here.
Yeah, but like Connor Jacaki,
Right.
he only knows Cody Johnson and Zach Bryant.
Luke Combs, Morgan Wallen.
And he only knows 2 songs by Waka Flocka too.
Yeah, no hands, and I can't think of a second one.
Grove Street
So
Park.
yeah, that's how much I
I
know.
don't like that.
Party, hard
So yeah, it
paint,
depends. It depends.
Rooster in my Rari.
Rooster by Rari.
But still, yeah, I'm a little bit starstruck by all those guys. And yes, Hollywood stars, I would be the same way.
Yeah. Hey, time out.
Personally.
Move on a little bit. I just want to give a little shout out.
Look at Granddad.
He's naked.
SB Golf on our new head covers. Look at these things.
Yeah.
These things
Yep.
are crispy. We just got these today. Played a round in them. First round was absolutely abysmal. But we'll see what we can do later. Shout out to Coach Bumford for that.
Yes, big time. Those head covers are gross.
Yes, they are. They're sweet.
cut out or no? I just was in his undies.
I'm
No,
not.
that's fine. That's fine.
He's got Granddad.
Grand Diesel.
All
Hey, many people got it like me.
right, what about this one?
Hey, I got a question for you guys.
Please.
Egg's got that Kim K cavity.
Does melatonin work for you guys?
Okay, good. You brought this up. I'm glad. I'm glad you brought this up.
It does work.
100%.
But your body gets used to it over time, so it's like a cycle thing, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because your body can
I think it's all mental. Like I think
melatonin
because you
all
think
mental?
You took melatonin, you're like, oh, now I must go to sleep. Like I have to.
No.
I can't keep my eyes open.
What do they call it? The old placebo effect, right?
Placebo effect, yeah.
Yeah,
is
but that's,
melatonin all mental?
no, that's cap. Melatonin
think it
is
is.
literally what your body produces to
Yeah.
make you like get tired and fall asleep. So obviously, if you take that drug or whatever the hell it is, and you take that melatonin, you're just gonna for sure get somewhat tired. You can like fight through it and not like actually fall asleep, but you're definitely gonna get tired from it.
It's not even fighting through it. It's just like being normal awake. Like,
All right, so
No.
Nin, you genuinely think that melatonin is all mental, right?
yeah.
Okay.
It's cap.
Do you
I
take
don't
it still
agree.
though? Because I feel like if
I
you
used
might
to
just
take
get used
it,
to it.
and like I would never like get tired as I would the
See,
same.
you used to take it, and then you.
I used
you're
to
off
take
of
it because I thought
Yeah.
like, hey, I'm gonna fall asleep quick, but like
Well, how often were you taking it? Were you taking it like every night because your body gets addicted to it because you're
no.
not producing it?
It was like some nights where like I was like just wanting to take it so I go to bed early. But like
Okay.
I think it's just all mental. Like
So you think if you were to
That's
take it
fair.
right now, say you haven't taken it in 2 years, for example. If you were to take it tonight, you don't think it would work?
yeah. I think I'd just be awake until like I go to bed at
Well,
like 12.
I think it probably also depends on like the amount of dosage, like in milligrams or whatever you're taking. If you take like one little pill and it's like 3 milligrams, you're probably not going to get very tired. But if you
Listen,
take like
I have
you can pass out probably.
Egg. I agree with you in the fullest, but I also have this thing where I know it works, but there's times where I have something in the morning and I start to psych myself out like I need to go to sleep, then I don't ever go to sleep because you're like so wound up thinking about what you have the next day that the melatonin, it doesn't even matter if you take it.
Yeah, I think you can like physically like get through it and not fall
You
asleep.
could get
from it.
yourself
It
out of
definitely
it,
makes you
but I think
tired.
it helps.
Yeah, I think it helps too, 100%.
Then you think like Buprof
It's
is
just
same
like-
tier?
Science.
No.
No. Ibuprofen is like the greatest thing of
Why
all
don't you
time.
give the
So-
give
so-
him the old saying? Give him the old saying.
Yeah, ibuprofen,
Ibuprofen's
ibuprofen.
completely different than melatonin.
That's stock. Ibuprofen,
It's a drug.
ibuprofen, but
The same fucking
so
thing.
so melatonin's a one of one type of thing.
I feel like
No,
yeah,
it's
just
cap.
like because melatonin is just something you produce to like get tired.
So,
All right, so
Connie,
listen. Listen, I've never taken melatonin. Like I swear to God, I don't think I've ever taken it in my life. What is it? Like a pill? Or do you
Yeah,
like,
It's literally like
liquid?
something to chew on.
it's
okay,
almost like
is there okay,
although,
but look,
It's like a tablet.
holy
like
shit.
Advil
Jesus.
PM, does that have melatonin in it?
I don't know what it has in it, but it does. It makes you drowsy. It makes you a little bit sleepy.
I don't
Right,
know. Let's
so-
ask Jared. Let's phone a friend.
Yeah, for real.
I might need a
Like-
damn
like
earplug for
Dayquil?
my right ear.
NyQuil and Dayquil are different. NyQuil has something in it that like makes you tired, and then Dayquil has that thing removed so you don't like feel drowsy from it.
That could be melatonin.
It could be. I don't know what it is.
I don't think it's
So then melatonin
melatonin.
makes you sleepy.
Yes.
But
I don't
then
think
just
it's melatonin though. It's like some other drug.
so you're team placebo.
Yeah.
So do you think that water jug that you were drinking out of the other day? Do you think that was placebo, or do you think that's the real deal?
Wait,
What?
what'd you say?
That water jug Connie was drinking out of the other day, is that placebo? or is
That's
that the real
full
deal?
placebo.
Could be.
You know what?
Because
Part of me
water is
thinks-
water.
Nick, listen.
It might be enhanced with stuff, but
Part of me, Nick, thinks
Good,
that
good.
you, what's his name? Up there.
Roger Federer.
Part of me thinks that when you try something the first time and it doesn't work perfectly, you seem like, and this is a good trait to have, but you start trying to prove the item wrong. You start trying to figure out.
Yeah.
You're like, I hope this doesn't work, so I can just tell people it
Shut
doesn't work. Fuck that.
Factual.
So
It's just like my
Maybe-
TaylorMade drivers. Like they
maybe
keep
it's your own
breaking.
mentality.
Well, guess what? I just get a new one. Like
There's no actual forgiveness, for example. That's a placebo.
no, yeah. What
Might
is
be.
it? Swing in motion?
Oh, goodness.
There might be some forgiveness in those.
That's just a selling point. So they
Is the
just
stealth supposed to be like quiet because the driver's louder than hell?
Just because of the name stealth?
so melatonin is mental.
Yeah.
For one of
No,
four.
it's cap. I mean, we're riding 50% right. Well, actually, Connie, you have no experience with it.
Yeah,
so
no, I don't even know.
I feel like you just gotta. We're
I don't
doing
even
two
know,
quickly
but
then.
I'll tell you, ibuprofen does work. I mean, except for when my SI joint was in the middle of my neck and I couldn't feel anywhere. so
That's like you need to go harder. You need to go like Dilaudid.
and that's what I
because
did
you got
with the
nerve
cortisone
damage.
shot. So, all right, whatever. It's good talking point, I guess. I mean, we could see what our fans think. Is melatonin all mental?
Hey, let's make a poll on our Instagram story and make people vote on it and see what they think is the outcome.
100%.
Melatonin
100%.
placebo, yes, no. Check the box.
Love that egg.
100%. Good idea. All right, here we go. Famous Johns and then top 5.
Yep.
Good. Famous Johns. Updated standings is Nin is at 35 now. Egg is at 30.
Correct.
Dixon's at 28. Okay, so it's fairly tight. Famous Johns, as you boys know, we changed up the rules a little bit last week. You can say your answer at any point as soon as I start saying the description. Okay? First one that gets it wins. We've had some controversies, but we've taken a look at receipts and all points have been awarded correctly. So here we go. Episode 19, Famous John. Dixon, don't look.
Will you hold it more that way? I'm not gonna look, but it's
I saw the
tempting.
eyes
poking out.
Wander.
I'm not counting.
This John was born in 1838 and died in 1865.
John Hancock.
In his 26 years on Earth, he was most well known for the death of somebody else. This John had a short.
John Wilkes Booth.
Yes. I couldn't think of his name, bro. I couldn't think of Wilkes Booth.
Good
God
one,
damn.
Dixon.
Well
Good
done.
pull.
I think that was
John Wilkes Booth. Let me describe the rest of it. I mean, you would have gotten it, I think, but most well known for the death of somebody else. This John had a short-lived theatrical career, but played a huge role in an event that happened at Ford's Theater,
Oh, that would have done it.
located in
Bro,
Washington, D.C.
That was right on the tip of my tongue. I just couldn't think of the fucker's name.
Who is this John? John Wilkes Booth. Point to Dixon.
Catching
Yep.
up, maybe.
He's catching up. He is catching up. So it's 35, 30, 29. He sits in the cellar, but he's almost out of it.
It feels like
He's
a
close.
good win.
Nin 35, Egg 30, Dixon 29. It's getting tight.
I've had a fucking ice cold month of trivia. It's been nuts. Dixon, you've been doing well. You're on fire.
That is true. And now we pass into April, so it's dwelling still.
Yeah.
March, the month of Dixon.
It might be. You made a little bit of a comeback.
It's Dixon month.
All right, somebody run us into the top 5. It's a unique one this week.
I want Nick Bailey to introduce this.
I
ahead.
want you to do it because
All right.
I still
we
don't even
have-
know what it
this
is.
week we have top 5 digits, that being numbers 0 through 9.
0 to 9.
Can't go over,
Singular
can't put them
digits.
together. They got to be single. I didn't know Connie had explained to me the difference between a digit and a number. Thought they were the same thing. So let's roll into it. Egg, please take it.
What are you talking about? Digit and number are different.
They're
They are
different.
different.
they're
They
different.
are different.
What do you mean they're different?
Like
'Cause a
digit
number
is the singular
Could be the
digit.
whole thing.
I'm not the only guy.
The
A
number
digit's just
you
one.
could say 316, but digit is only
Oh,
the
digit.
3,
It's just a
the
singular
1,
term.
and the 6.
Okay. Makes sense.
Top
I
5
didn't know
digits.
that.
Ag, lead us off.
All right. I mean, I guess coming in and 0 through 9, eh? Fuck. Number 5. I guess this is just a stock play. Give me number 5.
Okay.
It's got to be there. It's number 5 for a reason, so it'll be 5. Coming in at number 4. Give me like a 9. Because if you do like a 9 out of 10 on a 9 to 10 scale, 90%, that's like an A-, so that's pretty solid. And
Yeah.
if you get like rated 9 out of 10, you're a fucking dime piece, so love that.
Yeah,
Um,
9's a good one.
Coming in at number 3.
What if he goes with a
Give
repeat?
me number 1. Number 1's a solid one there.
Number 1 and number 3.
Yeah,
Okay.
number 3 is number 1, just because, you know, if you're first, that's number 1, so that's stock, pretty good. Number 2, give me number 4, only because of Brett Favre. He wore the number 4. And then coming in at number 1, lucky number 7, give me 7 all day.
Lucky number 7 at number 1. Okay.
Good one
I
there.
can't argue that top 5.
Can I grab this?
You want to grab it? Yeah, grab it.
All right, 2 spot here. Number 5 is number 9.
Okay.
That was, I don't remember what year I wore that for football, but it's a good number. Like I said,
Oh,
9 out of 10 is close as you can get till you got to go double digits.
You were solo 9?
Yeah. Number
What position were you?
wide out.
Ben?
DB.
Okay.
Then I
Okay.
stopped playing.
Okay.
Number 4 is number 8. That was
Ooh.
like second year ever of tackle football. Not one of my favorite numbers, but it's a good number. Number
Your number was
3.
changing all the time?
Yeah, well, it was hard to always stick with the same. Number
Yeah, wait, was
3,
that a personal choice or was
No.
like a varsity
you'll
kid?
you'll
Like,
Bro.
hear number 1 is what I wish would be my number every year.
okay.
Growing up,
And I
I
had
was
a
number
career.
34 every single year for football.
Yeah, we know Eddie
No
B
pressure.
Rock 34 is your email, Twitter handle, Eddie
Glad
B
Instagram
34.
handle.
Glad that's gonna get blown up if we ever get famous.
Eddie B Rock 34.
Where am I at here? Number
Number
3?
three.
Number 3 is number 4. One of the better numbers for me. I wore that, I think, 2 years. Actually, the year I wore number 9, I switched in the middle of the year to number 4, and I also wore
Ooh.
number 4 because it was a better jersey. It was a newer jersey, so I switched. Then I also wore number 4, I think in flag football or something. Number 2 is number 5. One of the numbers I wish I could have wore a lot, but I never had the chance to grab that number for any sport ever. But that's a great
Is
number. I
everyone
love
related to
5.
the number you wish you were gonna fucking wear or what you did wear?
Well, number 1 hopefully will be.
Number 1 is the 1, I guess. No. Okay. Number 5 is number 9. Number 4 is number 8. Number 3 is number 4. Number 2 is number 5.
Okay.
Number
with.
1 is number 2.
Yeah.
Number 2, I think I had 1 year in basketball, 2 years in basketball. And if I could have had that number every single year, I would have picked it. That's probably my favorite number. I don't like number 1 at all. And
Really?
yeah, there's something about it. It's not cocky at all. I don't see it that way. Just never
Agreed.
fit me.
Agreed.
Number 2 is number 1, right? Or no, number 1 is number 2.
Number 1 is number 2.
Number 1 on my list is the digit number 2.
Good.
Hey, did you see that? Did you see Deion Sanders talking about like what number
Yes.
you guys should receive based on
I like
how
that.
good you are? It's like however good you are, the best player on the team wears number 1, and then it just goes down the ladder.
Yes, he was saying like you can't just walk in and think that you're gonna be number
Picking
1
your number. Yeah, the
or
best-
number like picking your number at all.
Yeah.
I like that. I like Dion.
Oh yeah, let me add to that. I like
Colorado.
that. Number 1, just for me, it provided a level of expectation out of everybody else if you pick number 1, and it's just something
you
don't
don't want to
put
live
that-
up to that?
I mean, no, you can live up to, you can be your best, but like I feel like people start expecting more than they should be if you're going, I'm number 1. Give
You
me
just
the
didn't want to
number
go
1
like 2 for 14 from the floor in sophomore year of basketball.
jersey. I never shot basket. I never shot.
He was passing.
I always passed the rock. Never shot.
You're more of a delivery guy.
Now I just sit at the 3-point line and just don't
Yeah, you
run.
straight. Yeah. you-
Okay.
Oh, you are stuffed up, brother.
Yeah, I know. My left
Sickness.
nostril might blow out into you. Okay, here we go. I'll go number 3, and then you close it out. For me, my number 5 is number 5.
Okay.
Digit number
Good
5.
number.
I was my baseball number. My whole career was 15. Okay, 1-5. Gotta have the 5 in there. Also, one of my favorite baseball players ever, David Wright, great third baseman for the Mets. He was number 5. Number 4 is the digit 3. Okay, nothing like too special about this one, honestly, but it's just better than the other digits. That's all I gotta say. I was also in Cooperstown, All-Star Village, 12U baseball. I was number 13. So there's a 3 in there. I like 3. My number 3 is number 4. Okay? Digit number 4 is in the 3 hole. Weird thing. If I'm at P Fit, right? I always look for my favorite number, which I will unveil in a minute here. But if not, my second option is always number 4. Weird.
Okay.
But I'm OCD like that, and if I got like number 5 or number 6 or 7, I'm off. So give me number 4 as my 3 spot. My 2 spot is Uno. I like Ace. I like what you said. I mean, you got to live up to the number. I don't know if I would actually ever wear it playing athletics, but I did have my fair share of different numbers, like with all the sports I played and everything. So when I was playing hockey for Orchard Lake, I was number 11. Pair of 1s. 1's a good digit. Number 1 digit for me is number 2. Without a doubt, the best looking number. Without a doubt. Whole high school hockey career was number 2. I think it's a great looking number. It's hard to look bad in it. But also it looks good on like specific people. And I I think I look good in number 2. Number 2, Derek Jeter. He was one of my favorite players of all time. And I think it's a clean number. Matty Ice, he looks good in number 2. A lot of quarterbacks look good in number 2. So yeah, number 2 is definitely the best number. Then go ahead.
I like
Nice.
that.
You know, I
I'm
wish
gonna put 2 as well.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
my 5 hole. I wish you could have this number in baseball because I would have rocked it. 0.
Yeah.
Like double
I
0
can't
would
have it.
look great, but you can't. So like I don't know, 0. Like you can put like a 5 up in front of it. Everything looks good.
Yep.
Number 4, 2.
Okay.
Like making 2s on par 3s. So like, all right.
Ooh. Okay.
Number 3, we're rocking 3.
Okay.
Just 3s are great. Like make a bunch of 3s going on right.
Good explanation.
Great career
Nothing
that day.
personal.
Number 2,
like 3.
5. I was 5 all Little League. Just great number. My May is the best month. And number 1,
Ooh.
I'm going number 1. Born on 1. I made a hole in 1 this year or last year. And I don't know, 1 was always in like every sport like the best player, it seemed like.
Yeah.
Most of the
So
time.
I
Can't
always
go
thought it
wrong
was-
with the old ace, I don't think.
I always thought it was the coolest number.
Yeah. That's
Digit.
a good number.
Sorry.
It's a good
Well-
digit.
Honorable mention. I don't know why. 8.
Okay.
But I
good
think
number.
more or less because my brother's birthday ends in an 8.
Okay.
So I was like, all right, cool. That works.
Good. Good personal touch there. I actually just changed my H&M from 8 to 9. I like 9. They're both good looking numbers. I'm thinking more like on a jersey, right? But
99 is great.
yeah, number 9 is good. Like Matthew Stafford, number 9. Who else? Anybody else?
That's all
Number
you
9?
Is it
I don't know.
Lazard?
He's 13.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Number 9's a good looking number in my opinion.
Trey Lance.
That's my H&M,
maybe.
number 9. Digit 9.
All right, for my honorable mention digit,
I think I gotta go Egg.
you went first, didn't you?
No, you did.
Yeah, you did, Egg.
Oh, shit, my
Six
bad.
now.
All right.
Nick, 8. The number 8 is such a satisfying number to draw or write.
Not on a scorecard.
No.
Oh, true.
That's terrible.
But Snowman, yes.
The
like,
number itself is just like pure. It's good to write. For me, honorable mention is 0. I think that number doesn't get enough credit that it deserves. I'm watching what's the guy's name? Kobe White.
Yeah.
He looks pure
0,
in it
yeah.
right now. I like 0 a lot. I never had the ability to be number 0, and I probably never would be, but it's a good number.
It is a good number. Hey, Egg, let me say something real quick before you close it out here. How do you guys write the number 8?
that's what I was going to ask you. So I go circle.
Good.
I
Yeah.
go circle, circle.
Oh,
Yeah.
what? Egg, you do too. Good.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
I don't do that weird shit where you're like twisting it like a fucking infinity sign.
I do mine like a.
Yeah, hell no. I go circ.
Yeah, circle.
I do mine
Circle,
like
Yeah.
a figure 8.
Like, I don't know how to write.
No, me neither.
8.
It's always crooked. It's crooked.
Yeah,
It's
it'll just look
gonna be
weird.
Yeah, no, that
cockeyed
looks
way.
ugly. That looks so ugly.
That looks sick.
No, it's like
That's
cursive.
actually a
It's gonna
pretty
be
good one, if
cockeyed.
I'm being honest.
Let me see yours, Nick. The way you do it.
Yo,
Write it out. Just write it out and just put
Okay.
it on the screen.
0.
Make it look
0.
good.
Wait, hey, you go top
That
circle
looks
first,
terrible.
right? Then
Top circle first.
Stop
Of course,
for sure.
of course,
Top.
of course. All right, good.
I'm
Just had to validate
I'm
that.
easily the figure 8.
Yeah, that's nuts.
On skates.
Ag, wrap it up here.
All right, my honorable mention digit 0 through 9. I think I'm gonna go with 0. Solely, I think because of the
A
reason
lot of zeros
it's like
coming in late.
it's like when you check your bills or like anything like that with money and it says 0, the Mountain Dew 0. That's pure. And it's a crispy ass digit. It's just a fucking full circle.
Yeah, I can rock with that.
Oh, it just looks good. I feel like. So give me 0 as the honor.
Okay, now, actually, another question. When you write a 0, do you go clockwise or do you go counterclockwise?
I go counter.
I go counter. I go counter.
Yeah, I go counter.
I'm counter. And then what are you? You're gonna.
I'm counter. Okay, I had to validate it.
All right, good. All right.
Clockwise just feels weird. Just like try and do it. It's like, no, it's off.
Good. Yeah, that's not right. That'll
And
be-
it's the shape of Zen pouches, and those are
that'll be
here.
lopsided. All right, that's a wrap. Top
Another
5
week-
digits.
another
Melatonin is
episode.
partially mental, and that's episode 19 for us. Dixon, thanks for coming up. Good epi here, and we will see you boys next week.
Yeah, keep
Most
that
conferences.
nice, Dixon. Don't hurt it too much.
What'd you say?
I said, keep that labrum nice. Make sure you don't hurt it more.
Oh yeah, thanks, Heg. I'll talk
Like,
to you in a second.
subscribe, follow us on all social media. We appreciate everything. All right, we love the fans,
Yeah.
of course, all the support. We'll be slinging
And
some more
love.
stuff out.
And
Oh,
love.
also, over the next few months, over summer, we're gonna be having some golf content out. Hopefully, we have one posted here in like the next month. We got a weekend in the works, and we're gonna have a bunch of golf content coming out.
Yeah,
so
I don't know
we'll be,
about that.
posting
No.
this.
Dixon's got to go to the chiropractor, maybe get a cortisone shot before that all gets worked out. But keep on the watch for our beer challenge too. That's gonna be a
Oh
really
yeah,
special
that's
one.
coming out too.
All right, love it. Like it, subscribe. See you, fellas.